Alright, so I'm playing a game against my younger brother's Orcs and Goblins. Go over my set real quick. My work in progress Hell Riders, but at least I have the actual models and they're not just dogs with a random model in the middle of them. They've vanguarded up a massive freaking like 2 inches to get his scouts up there. One, Rich, by the way, question on that. We did a quick check on both the Vanguard and the Scout rules, and you were saying that.
Well, I did my previous game. I vanguarded after I scouted, and we were trying to figure out if that's correct or if it's not correct.
Yeah, to me, it doesn't sound like it is intended to be like that, but it doesn't say anywhere that because you do scouts first, then you do vanguards, and I didn't see unless it's specifically somewhere on deployment, but in the rules for scout and vanguard, neither of them freaking said anything about a scout unit couldn't vanguard.
Yeah.
But to me, that's doesn't sound like it would be what they intended. So, anyways, if you can just shoot a comment and let us know page number or whatever as well.
Yep.
Unit of dogs, then my 23 chosen with full command, halberds, mark of wrath, movement standard, and my BSB. Then I have lust chariot, 44 flail wielding marauders with standard bearer, lust chariot, my 15-man bunker with my level 2 of shadow who got
Mind Razor and Miasma.
Both our shadow casters got Mind Razor and Miasma, so that'll be interesting. My Wrath Lord on Manicore, and I'm using this model this time just because he's painted and looks cool. My work in progress Blood Beast, that is now it's actually the Age of Sigmar guy. I wasn't going to use him for anything else, so I figured I'd use him for my Blood Beast before they nerfed the shit out of him in V12. More dogs, 2 crushers with warp weapons and standard bear, and then another unit of Hell Riders who did not vanguard because he is a douchebag.
Yes. Alright, so on my side I got my Wolf Rider or Goblin Raiders. They have spears, or they have short bows and shields. Spider Riders that they scouted. They have short bows, light lances, and shields. I've got my Splatterer, Git Launcher, my Gargantula, my 60 Forest Goblins with a Goblin King right here. I believe he is wearing Mithril Mail. He's got additional hand weapons. So he's just got 2 up. Have my General right here, who has the Axe of Battle, Dragon Scale Helm, Sprout of Rebirth, and Potion of Swiftness.
Pretty much the same as my guy.
Yep.
Only I have Potion of Strength.
And then I've got another Git Launcher, my Skewer, my 25 Goblin Bunker, and you can see that my Mad Git's in there too. I've got my Little Gods Shaman first, then my BSB, and then my Big Gods, or my Shadow guy. Shadow got Miasma and Mind Razor, the other one got Evil Eye and Sneaky Slicing. I got another Skewer, my Splatterer, and then my 45 Gnasher Herd, little MVPs, and then my other Spider Riders that are also Light Lance, Shield, and Shortbow. And he got first turn because I dropped my Gargantula, and then he dropped the rest of his army because he didn't want me to go first and snipe all of his
last time we played,
big models.
He won first their deployment and
killed your Blood Beast first turn.
dropped everything on me and killed my Blood Beast first turn. So I wanted to move up as fast as possible to try and munch him. So we are off to
Warriors of the Dark Gods, turn 1.
Alright, so Warriors turn 1. I moved these guys up and put 5 shots. Got 5 hits and only 1 killed, but they are now stupid. Move up the dogs here. These guys moved up as far as I could go, all along here. These guys could only make it to within an inch of the building because you can't march and go into a building or whatever. He failed his frenzy test. He did not, because I did him first. Well, I mean, not really, it wouldn't matter, but either way. Did his frenzy test. He moved up to about here, and then when my magic phase went through, I'll get over that, but he got a magic move up that way. He moved up here. These guys try to charge the now non-existent dogs, along with the Hell Riders.
The Hell Riders, yeah.
The Hell Riders ended up taking out 3 out of the 5 and taking 1 wound in return.
Yep.
He ran off the board and I chased him. And then my Crushers moved up like so. Magic, it was 9 to
6. And then both of us channeled.
I threw 4 dice at Miasma for ballistic skill on his one little skewer there. You dispelled it handily with 6 of your dice at the 7. And then I went for broke on the Mind Razor on my general just because I wanted to
move him 10 inches.
10 inches again. I ended up getting it like a 16, I think. Or just at a 15. No, it was 16.
You got
dice
16.
15. And then you had 1 dice, so you couldn't do anything.
Yeah. And I wasn't about to burn my scroll on that.
There. I was hoping you'd burn the scroll, but we'll see. So, panic test for the spiders went that way, and it is now off to turn 1 for Orcs and Goblins.
Time to shoot some shit.
Yeah.
Alright, so... Yeah.
It went well for me.
Yeah, it went well for him. So I did one... I moved nobody. I got these guys, back, rallied them. They failed stupidity and moved 1 inch forward. He missed. He hit but failed to wound. He hit and failed to wound. He hit the blood.
And did 4.
Yeah, well, I think this one hit the blood beast. Either way, one hit the blood beast and one hit the little bunker unit back there.
Yeah, one did 1 wound on the blood beast for that.
Yeah.
Did 4 on that unit.
I was hoping for at least 5. That would have killed him.
Oh, I forget about him.
Yeah, he misfired and he got a 1, so he's not shooting for the rest of the game.
Yay.
I love you, beautiful looking rock lava. But you're so stupid you can't even shoot.
It's not the one they actually made out of the web launcher, so that's why it sucks.
Yeah. This one flings mad gets at people.
Well, I miss the days when you could do the git launcher or whatever, where they would, if they didn't die and they hit, they could get up and run around as a single model.
They're pretty cool.
I need to bring that back in 9th Age.
You hear that, 9th Age? Bring it back. Alright, so that was the end of my uneventful turn. Magic was nil. And
Failed to cast and...
I failed to cast like all of them and then the rest of them were dispelled.
Yeah.
So now it's on to the Slayers of Orcs and Goblins turn 2. That's about to happen.
That's what I'm hoping for, so we'll see what happens.
Yep.
We're in the Arch Gods turn 2. Alright, so these guys charged in there. These guys passed their rerollable 5 up to March and move up that way. As you can see, their charge ended up with 1 guy left, and they just turned their face there. He fled that way. Everybody else moved up here, like so. These guys moved in the building. The Chariot made a long bomb charge into his the Skewer, annihilated it, and overran into his Git launcher.
Mm-hmm.
My Blood Beast failed his frenzy. I took fucking forever to decide what I wanted to do with my lord. But in the end, the Blood Beast went in, and the Blood Beast went in the flank. The dogs and the Crusher Knights went into the front of the Goblin
Spider Riders.
Spider Riders.
Yeah.
And I made sure that when I finally decided to be Chaos and charge everything, I charged my general into his Gargantua, which has 1 wound left.
Yeah.
Yeah, so close. But if I had gotten Mind Razor off with my freaking... Yeah, Magic was a bust, but I tried to get Mind Razor off here with 4 dice and horribly failed it.
Yeah.
If I had passed it, there would be no Gargantua because I would have auto-wounded with those 3.
Yeah, 5 times and then you would have...
My Manicore freaking missed with his... Or failed to wound with his 3 attacks that went through.
Yep.
And, yeah, so... The Orc still has 1 wound left, but when these guys, the Crushers overran, I made sure that they had enough room to make the charge with the angle they were at, right there. So that's why the Lord was put placed where he is. But anyways, he overran here. He's about to get an entire horde of goblins into his flank, which I don't know if I'm hoping he can survive at least a little bit. But with their crapload of attacks and their what's it called?
Lethal strike.
Lethal strike against Monsters Cab doesn't seem like it's going to be good for me. These guys came back on the board, just moved up here, took one pot shot at them, and did nothing.
You turned my stupid stone thrower in.
I hit one, but didn't wound.
Yeah, but it's disabled for the rest of the game, so it's stupid anyways.
So that pretty much was all that happened on my turn.
And then we move on to...
We're moving on to Orcs Goblins turn 2.
Yep, it's going to be devastating.
It's not. Not the way you roll.
Alright, so this is what happened. This happened in your turn, right?
Yeah.
So he didn't rally, he kept fleeing. I declared a charge here and failed with... I needed a 9, I only got a 6. He misfired. Yippee.
Of course.
He shot and did
2 wounds.
2 wounds
Damn.
to the chariot.
Mm-hmm.
They move forward just a teeny bit and release the mad git into this guy, doing only 1 wound and magically hitting 4 on the git launcher here. Although it didn't die from that, it died from him.
Impact hits.
Yeah. This one right here was pretty fantastic. Although my general did take 2 wounds, he's got 2 left, thankfully. My Orcs Goblins, they did 30 attacks because I had 5 front, and I declared the WOG, so I got an extra attack. So I got 30 attacks into the general.
You did 2 lethal strikes that
2 lethal strikes, took him down to 1 wound, and then
I saved all but 2.
All but 2 poisons and failed the first.
I failed the first of the 2 poisons.
Yeah. So then
one at a time.
That took him out, and then I overran my goblins into the flank of these guys to kill them. Next turn, I'm gonna get a rear charge by this jackwagon.
Debating general, or I'm probably gonna go into your goblins just because
they're big.
Impact hits and give me some sort of combat rest.
Yeah. So yeah, now it's
you're shooting with him.
Oh yeah, my shooting with him
went 10 inches up that way
onto the splatter, and then I redirected
then
it back into the Hellstriders.
4 inches into the Hellstrider, killed all of them.
So yeah, I think the only weapon I have left is this and the skewer.
Yeah.
And then I've got my big, hungry hippos right here that are ready to eat up whatever they send. Just saying.
We'll see what happens.
So, yep, we're gonna go on
3.
to turn 3.
It's actually going fairly quickly in the death.
In terms of being at Tuna's house, this is quick.
Yeah. I'm just saying, when stuff happens, it just gets decimated.
Yeah.
So.
Alright, we'll go on to turn 3.
Alright, so movement looks like this. Dogs charge into the non-existent rock lava. Then,
Splatterer.
Shut up. And these guys moved up and I think took out 2 of them and made them stupid. My chariot made it into the skewer and annihilated it.
Impact hits.
Let's see. These guys scooched back just a tad. My chariot slammed into his general, and while the impact hits didn't kill him off, the 4 attacks from my crew did.
Jerks.
These guys did not actually kill my crushers. They just ran them up to there, and they're just barely on the board. Dogs angled like this, and that's pretty much all my movement. Magic did nothing. Shooting did what I said over there, and it's off to Orcs and Goblins turn 3.
Yep. Yes. Yeah. So, failed stupidity, went forward 5 inches. Turned them, did evil eye, 3 dice, Killed only 2 of them with 9 hits. Charged in here to this chariot. He fled. Got boxcars to run away. I only got like 6 in chasing. Shot the get launcher at the blood beast, and it veered off 6 inches, and then redirected on top of him.
Yeah, that was my turn when my guys fled. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So that was it. I mean, I've only got 3 units left, and only 2 of them are actually decent in combat. So,
For now.
yeah, for now. So, I mean, he's probably going to double charge, triple charge, or whatever. And they're going to charge into this. They're going to charge into this. They're going to charge into this. So it's going to be. That's all going to die. And hopefully, this guy flees off the board, but it's not likely. So, in order to rally, it's half leadership, right? So you lose 7, you'd be good 4. So we'll move on to Warriors of the Dark Gods. Turn 4.
Alright, so dual charge here. I did like 20 something wounds to his 16, 14, 15 plus.
Something like
15 to them, I think, and then another handful, like 3 or 4 to them. No,
Yeah,
it was
4.
It was 1 to them, and then they did
4.
3 more. It was 1 to them in combat, and then 3 more to when you blew up.
Yeah. This one I did 3 more when I blew up, and I did 15. So grand total 18 guys got killed in this one.
So yeah, it was a pretty big annihilation in this little section here.
Did 1 wound onto him.
You did 1 wound to the chariot. You killed all 3 of the
Hellstriders.
over there. Let's see. You did like 1 wound to your guys there. They're stupid now because I shot. My crushers over there rallied. This guy somehow freaking passed his 4-up leadership to not frenzy into them. Remember that thing? And then the dogs shifted over here. These guys still chilling out in the building. And it's off to... the dogs also moved back a little bit just in case the stupidity didn't go off for some reason. So, off to Orcs and Goblins turn 4.
Yep. Probably going to be the last turn. Alright, so this is the combat. My Force Goblins charged in. I got Miasma off on his... What are they called again?
Marauder, or Barbarians.
On the Barbarians, and then I got...
1 initiative.
Yep, -1 initiative. I wish if I would have gotten more, I would not have lost any of these goblins. But I got Mind Razor off, so I had 2 armor piercing, and I did auto wounds at 29 auto wounds. He only had 24 guys left.
But my attacks back killed off
20.
20.
And then I overran only 4 inches. I needed at least 7 to run into these guys, so now they're going to charge me.
My turn.
And this dumbass misfired. Got a direct hit on the dice, though. First fucking one all damn game.
Going after the chariot right there.
This little group of cave goblins had a little fun and killed a lust chariot. And now they're going to get charged by this lust chariot and be wiped out. And also get charged by these guys. So that's going to be fun. Yeah. Warriors of
the Dark Gods turn
5. Alright.
So, Warriors turn 5.
Let's go get coffee.
Okay, Warriors turn 5 plus.
I
think we went into your...
My turn 6. It was just real quick. We just threw some dice around.
Yeah.
He ended up...
This is what the battlefield looked like at the end, minus the fact that he had... You had your bunker there with your BSB left.
Yeah, bunker with BSB. I had 9 goblins left with the BSB. Then I had my stone throw over here.
No, not that one.
Over here. It was still there. And then my 1 Forest Goblin Spider Rider was over there.
Right,
and he was like...
At the last second.
It was like 4 inches from the edge of the table.
Something like that.
And I came back.
The end result was... What did I say?
15-5.
It was 15-5 by Brawlers, Bash standards, and that's what we're going off of for the score.
If we're going off the rulebook standards, it's a would you like a 50%?
7-3 or something like that. It was 50%.
Oh, you had 50%.
23-18 for me, points for me, and he got 12, 14 from my guys.
Yeah.
So it was definitely like getting there. Yeah, it would have been a 7-3 for regular standards. Because that guy technically is no longer the no longer has a standard. I forgot to actually replace him with the regular model, so he can't score anymore because he lost and fled from the goblins in that one combat here.
Yep.
But he's still alive, and these guys missed the secondary objective. We finally actually did a secondary objective in all the games we played together.
and nobody got it.
Breakthrough, and I missed it by literally like half an inch on these guys.
Not even half an inch, it was like a centimeter. You missed it by a centimeter.
It was close.
And I think the biggest problem with the breakthrough is the fact that I only have one unit with a banner. I have only one unit with a banner.
Well,
and
I think
it's the goblins.
Your general can score too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, your general and then your BSB.
Your
So, I mean, it's really only three.
You had 3 units that could score.
Yeah, but they're just
The bunker's
they're so. But yeah, the bunker's not. The bunker's is there to stay there and not do anything.
I actually somehow
Besides throw spells around.
with both my dog units intact.
Yeah.
My blood beast did not die. He took 1 wound the entire game because of
The shooting was
your
terrible.
horrible shooting.
Oh my god.
It
I'm
was
replacing my scatter die.
So bad. These guys chilled in the building the entire time.
I shot them a few times.
I
killed a 5
actually
or
shoot
6.
them at all.
You killed
You did
3.
magic into there, I think.
No, I hit him with a Doom Diver.
No, you,
The Git launcher. I hit him with the Git launcher because
launcher.
it was going
That's
into
right.
somebody else. I shot at your general, I think it was, and then it went into them.
Yeah, they were still in or outside of the building. When
Yeah.
it happened. When they got in the building, my sorcerer miscast with Mind Razor to get on them, which actually worked out in my favor.
Yeah.
It only killed, I think, 3 guys here, and my
3 guys there and did 1 wound to
I
your
got a wound.
caster. Yeah.
So, yeah.
It was a interesting game.
I again lucked out on
Rolls.
shooting, like defense.
I feel like there's some sort of like, no matter what, in this house, he rolls his artillery dice, and it's hits every time.
I didn't have artillery this time.
Anytime I come to this place, I roll my dice, and it's like 1s, 2s, and maybe like 2 or 3 4s or 5s or 6s or whatever. And whenever I go somewhere else, my dice rolling is perfect. Ding, 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 ding.
Anyways, it's late.
He's using a force field to block my good dice rolls.
Yeah, that's it. I got a magnet in the below the foundation in my house.
Yeah, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. We started this at 10. This is like a 5-hour game.
Yeah, it was one of those things that we were just kind of like
checking rules, making sure things were correct, trying to get into the, tournament mindset.
I think once we actually start, get our lists, my list is pretty locked down. I don't know about you.
Mine's perfect.
Your rolling's the problem.
My rolling is the problem, yes.
Yeah, and for me, I'm pretty sure mine's locked down, but I think starting very soon we're gonna start doing like timed games. I think we're all
2.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
Yeah.
So.
And then we're gonna have beer and pizza afterwards just to get used to it.
Yep. I still have my. No, I'm done.
Your phone die?
Yeah.
Or is it too much memory?
Too much memory.
Okay. Well.
I know it goes 5 minutes and then my phone goes no more.
Well.
But yeah, what I was gonna say is I got back over there in the little corner is my freaking chosen. So I need to paint them. I need to paint my blood beast here, and my Hell Riders, as well as my Archaon model that I'm going to be using as my Metacore.
I'm excited to see this guy painted up.
I am too. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do them.
Don't fuck it up.
Right. Yeah, time to go to sleep.
Yep.
Thanks for watching.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, please. Always helps. Later.